Welcome to another episode of Figuring It Out with me, Billy Arons. Namaste, welcome. Let me just share a metta prayer with you. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be awakened to the light of their true nature. May all beings be free. Yes, we're still in the midst of the lockdown. They've just it's the 1st of June, so we just entered lockdown level 3, and they officially are allowing people to sell alcohol. We are officially allowed to buy alcohol. Well, that's for the people that want to drink today. It's the 1st of June. It's supposed to be winter, but the sun is out. People are walking around in t-shirts, like nobody's covered up, nobody's layered. I think that's part to do with global warming. Like, we're not experiencing any cold days as yet. It's been a bit of a sad weekend. Let me just say, rest in peace to George Floyd. My heart is broken. All Black Lives Matter. Like, I wish we can get to a point in the human evolution where we are one race, where everybody actually love each other. It's like we going in circles. We keep coming back to the same thing about race and hate for each other's races. I just pray that one day we will live in a world that's truly free. Yeah, it's the 1st of June, and also it's the beginning of Pride Month. So happy Pride Month. It's a time to celebrate freedom. So let me get into today's episode. Today I want to talk about doubt. Something I've been struggling with for the longest. I actually have doubt with whatever I do in life. I even just recording a podcast, I have doubt. I always hear these voices in my head. Like, to me, it's like voices of a certain group of people that always tell me, no, you can't do that. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. And one of those voices is my own voice also. So how I've dealt with doubt is I actually try to quiet my mind. I actually just do whatever thing or whatever the task may be that I'm doubting about. I actually just do it, and I put it out in the universe, and people that want to receive it will receive it. Those who don't, it means it wasn't meant for them. So let me share a story with you about the doubt that I have in my life. About a year ago, I started a journey into radio. Radio is something I've never ever worked in my life. This was a year ago. They asked me to come abroad and do one show. I had to create content for this one show. It's a midday show from 12 to 3. And all they told me the show is supposed to be serious. Like, it's a show that deals with serious topics. And I was like, huh? First of all, I didn't know what a content producer is. I didn't know what their duties are. So already I felt like I was an imposter. Like, why is this person asking me to do this? I thought they'll ask me just to come and help out and give them ideas on how to take the station further. But the task at hand was that I am a content producer. I have to create content for this one specific show, and I had so much doubt in my mind. I felt a bit lost. Again, the voices in my head started coming up. I already thought about failing, or stuff that people would say, like, oh, he's not doing a good job. that why did I ask him to do it? Like, he's not gonna succeed in this. He's like everything. Like, I was just filled with like just doubt. And with that, whenever you entering a new environment, there's always this thing where you do not know the people. Like, you have to start working with a bunch of strangers, people you do not know, people you don't have a shared history with. And when you start working with new people, there's always a little bit of competition, or a sense of people do not trust you, and sometimes people want to put themselves ahead of you, and in a way people will try to sabotage you, or they'll try to make you look bad in order for themselves to be advanced to the next level. And I had to deal with all of those things. I had to deal with people that I do not know. I had to quickly learn to adapt to people's characters, like what makes people tick, and I had to figure out how to trust people and how far. Then what I do, what we all do these days, like, Google is our friend. Like, when in doubt, you Google. I started learning a little bit about, okay, what content production is all about. And I quickly learned how to put the show together. And by me putting the show together, trying to find info, like, the person that owns the company was actually happy about it. And now, all of a sudden, people start looking to me. Like, how did you do this? How do you come up with this stuff like this? And as the months flew by, they decided to make me the head of content for this radio station. And now I didn't have to worry about only what I had to do for one show. I had to worry about what I had to do for 5 shows a day. And then there's 7 days in the week. So it was 35 shows that we had to now worry about. So again, I felt like an imposter. Like, isn't somebody is y'all supposed to do this work? And now everything started to change. People started looking to me like, oh, we hope this is right, this makes sense. But still, you would find people would still doubt you. People will still like, nah, I still want to do my own thing. And you just have to learn to, when it comes to doubt, you just have to start putting yourself first. Not really, really worried about what other people may think. You need to start to actually have to learn who you are, and you have to actually stand in your own truth. So if you stand in your own truth, people will also stand in their own truth, and at the end of the day, the brand or the station will actually benefit if a collective group of people work together for the common good of the brand. And that's how I learned to overcome doubt. And doubt goes with fear, and you just have to learn to overcome things. I never thought I would lead a team of people, but I managed to do that. Things that I thought I can never do in my life, I've learned to do that. And today, I'm learning to overcome doubting myself from being in a world where they call it the podcast world. Like, this is just me figuring out how I'm going to take myself to the next level, the next part of my evolution. Yeah. And always when you doubt yourself, you have to give yourself permission to shine. There's a Let me share this from A Course of Miracles by Marianne Williamson. It's about our deepest fear. So, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is not our light. Let me try that again. If you fall down, you just have to get back up again. So I want to share this. This very. It's a quote. It comes from the Course of Miracles, A Return to Life, Love, and it's by Marianne Williamson. It's about our deepest fear. So our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We are ourselves. Who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So as you can hear, in your life, you are supposed to be the person. You're supposed to shine in your own life, and with that, you will give other people permission to shine in their lives. And with that, we overcome the fear of doubt. Because if you overcome the fear of doubt, you are actually in service of something far greater than yourself. That's just a story of how I overcome doubt. I would discover something new on the internet, and I would just try it out, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then we just move on. We just carry on with our journey, because we are here to learn. We might fall, but we need to continuously get up again. That's just how life is. Yeah, life is a journey, and as the sun comes up and as the sun sets, it doesn't wait for anything. But within all this, we also need to learn to be patient, because if certain things don't go our way, we also tend to be doubtful about that. If you have a project you're working on and there's a group of people that you need to work with and they are not available to work with you at that time, you'll also have doubt, like, oh, am I not good enough? Why do these people do not want to work with me? But you just need to learn to let the light in your own life shine. Yes, that's basically how I've managed to deal with doubt. Yeah, this has been like another entry into my digital journey. As I figure out things in life, I will continue to figure out how to overcome doubt with whatever new project or whatever new things life present me with, and I will continuously continue, because at the end of my life, I do not want, if I have regret, it needs to be about things that I didn't do, and I want to do as much as I can with this life that I have here in this physical world. Yeah. So if you're out there in the podcast world and you've listened to this, I am grateful for you. I will continue to share my stories on how I figure things out every week if possible. Yeah, this has been another episode by me, Billy Arons, with Figuring It Out. You can catch me on social media. I am at Billy Arons, ZA on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. On Facebook, it's just search for Billy Arons. I am available. Thank you for tuning in. I am out.